From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away. Getting the nod on the mound, David Peterson. And singing, it's not hard to see, he's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers, ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with. And the only bad thing for him is that your ERA can really only go up. It's hard to take it down lower unless you throw a shutout. So we'll see what he's got in this one.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Siri in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away. It's Aaron Judge now.
The right
2 out, space is empty.
Aaron Judge.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Left-hand hitter waits. And that is out of play.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that one is lifted in the air, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Clark Schmidt. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Juan Soto now. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. His 52nd home run of the season. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Pete Alonso. Popped up. Goldie on the move. Won't catch this one. It's down for a hit.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to.
Chisholm over to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That to right. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. To third. jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Trent Grisham.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
One down, base is empty. Out towards left center. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 7.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Austin Wells. Dominguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging. The Yankees. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Jesse Winker. Ripped to third. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
And now it's Jose Siri.
Ball, that's high.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mets go down. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Next pitch, not close, up high. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. Line drive, base hit, right field. And that turns the lineup over.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes Bellinger. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1 out, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe. Out towards right center field. Soto puts it away, and that is that. One hit in the end. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late.
The second
Really
baseman,
been playing well.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Swing and a ground ball. And a quick out, number one. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco.
One down, base is
Lindor.
empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. Lindor leads off first with one away. To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. And they do get the out.
Now batting,
This is
the
what it's
first
all
baseman.
about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the
Alonso.
pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And there's a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that one hammered back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 4-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Judge brings it in for the third out. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back now with the
Leading off
Subway
for the
Series.
Yankees, the right fielder,
On to the fourth.
Aaron
And stepping in for the
Judge.
Yankees, Aaron Judge. And that's in there at the knees. And delivers outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that's always the key to
The bat, the
effective
first
pitching
baseman,
is getting
ball.
ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But They should be.
Throws to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Baseman, Vientos.
That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 2-2. And they'll do it again. Two now. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
The catcher, number 5.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 3-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Luke Weaver getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Cruz getting loose as well.
Everything came together for him.
Now
nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back now with the Subway Series. Now here's Trent Grisham. In the air, right field. Soto makes the play, and there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason.
Next to hit,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching for the
Here's
Yankees.
a new pitcher from the pen, Luke
Number
Weaver.
30.
He last pitched 2
Luke
days ago.
Weaver.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets.
The second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
In the air, right field. Judge has it sized up, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Back to the top of the Mets order.
Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
Well, made it so
2 strikes.
comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge is there. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
And next for the Mets,
Soto.
Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
To the right side, and that one handled. On to first. They get the out on Soto. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead 4-0. Back now with the Subway Series. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Slice down the right side.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Stays alive.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out, but right now his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Nope, that's foul.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Off the mark there.
3
Ball
balls,
3.
1 strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. It feels to me like his time on the mound is running
Now
short,
back,
starting
the
to show
shortstop,
some signs of
Anthony
fatigue. So
Volpe.
we'll see how much longer they let him go.
1 down. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can
that ball
find
went
a way
out.
to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball
Too
3.
high, and now it's 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Pete Alonso. This one high in the air to left center. Bellinger settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. One down. Brett Bryant up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Vientos having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. In the air out towards right center. Soto going after it. Makes the catch for the out. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Siri snags it for the second out. The Yankees looking to rally. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. He caught it behind his back to first, and that's a great play for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
This one in the air. LeMahieu settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Jose.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, Adam in center field. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Austin Wells.
Here comes the skipper. And
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jose Butto.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Bryant sizes this one up, corrals it, and there's one down. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And there's the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Fernando Cruz. 25th appearance of the year for him. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Bellinger ranging back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now it's going to be Juan Soto. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Lindor, the runner at second with one away. Robert to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His 53rd homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Headed towards the corner. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. So, man aboard, Brett Bryant up now for the Mets. So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to the left. Off balance throw in time. And that's an out. And now it's going to be Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Line drive. Whips it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Sean Reed Foley.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Series calls it in, and there's one away. Aaron Judge at the plate. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through him for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one. That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Yanks down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-1.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Goldie steps into the box. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one is going to go. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they're chipping away. It's 6-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Hard on the ground at first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark, the red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Yes.